Hey, how are you going? Hope you're having a great day. I just listened to this book and he's talking about how people in general don't have enough money for their savings. And it's something I considered a short while ago. So I just thought I'd discuss that with you quickly because it may affect you too. Humans are very much if they have a choice between money now and more money in the future, then they're going to choose money now. It's just instinctive. It's just part of our makeup. And that leads to the problem of when you do hit retirement, do you have enough money to retire? And the fact is most people don't. And it's pretty scary, right? Which is something I considered probably a couple of years ago. And I suddenly realised I won't have enough money to retire. And if I do, then I need to save more of my money now, which means that, of course, I have less money to live on right now. So a bit of a conundrum and a tricky one. But here's how I solve the problem. Now for me, and I'm just only saying this because it might give you some ideas, right? You have to think, where are you going to be in 5 years or 10 years time? Is your job safe? If you're young and you're climbing the ladder, if you like, then maybe you're fine. Maybe that's what you considered and that's the way to go. But if you do that, make sure you save enough along the way to refund your retirement. Of course, it only affects me more now because I'm getting older, so suddenly I have that perspective. When I was younger, didn't give it a second thought. Anyway, back to me. So what I decided was my role in general and my industry seems to be shrinking. Less jobs available, less money available, and therefore will I be doing this in 10, 20 years time? The chances are probably not, because the jobs just won't exist. The jobs are going across to other countries, cheaper labour. Companies are always cutting costs by making you work harder for your money, longer hours for your money, all these sort of things. So what I did is I decided to reskill, which you may know because you may have heard my story before. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm talking to you right now, because I'm building a business. So what I'm doing is I'm reskilling to leverage the internet, use the internet, because over the last 10 or so years, the internet has just grown just massively in volume. People are using it. People aren't even shopping anymore in normal shops. Well, they are, of course, but not to the same volume. And I'm getting fed up with it too, to be honest. I'm going to these big shops like Kmart in Australia, which is probably like your Walmart in the US. And other big superstores, if you like. And what really annoys me is there's less people to talk to and more robots there serving you. And I really hate that. It really gets to me. So people are putting their profits in front of, helping society and giving people jobs, which is, to me, is wrong. So I basically boycott those stores best I can. I'd much rather buy something on the internet than buy it from a shop with a robot serving me. It's not right. So anyway, back to the internet. So people are buying more things on the internet. That's why Amazon is so huge now. It's grown massively in the last few years. And it's because people want things cheaper, they want better service, they want things quicker, so Amazon responds very quickly. Anyway, just buying on the internet is a much better experience than it was, say, 10 years ago. And that's going to keep increasing, right? Because people are impatient. People are getting fed up with shops that are charging too much money for the products, and the internet is going to be a better place to do it. Now, I'm not quite taking that approach. I'm leveraging the internet in a different way, but the company I work for, SFM and DEA, they do have products which teach you, they have training which teaches you how you can leverage the internet and how you can rebrand, choose products that are right for you, choose products that are right for the market, and rebrand. And basically set up your website and then sell your own products on the internet. That's got to be a good way to go. I didn't do that because I started a little bit earlier, before that came along. And I actually don't prefer the products, I prefer the services. I just love helping people. And helping people, get out of the rat race, which is why I'm talking to you right now, trying to encourage you to do that. And giving you ideas how you can do that. So for me, it's selling products and services. as in training products and the services that go with it. That's my thing, and that's how I'm going to be in 10 or 20 years time. I'm getting in early, because this is only going to grow, right? More and more people will be losing their jobs. Like I've already seen in my industry, I'm sure you have in yours. They're losing their jobs, it's much harder to find work, and they're getting really pissed off with it, excuse my French, because they just, you know, they're working too hard for too little money, and inflation's going up too high. They just can't afford to live that way. So people will be looking towards the internet for more jobs, if you like, or start their own business. More way to generate income, that's a better way to put it. And if you base it around something you love, like say for instance, you're working a job you don't really enjoy, but you love fishing, you might find there's certain products you just love. So what you do, you start up a Facebook group or a YouTube channel, and you get a following, and you start selling products. Ones you recommend, people who follow you will love to buy, and they'll be cheaper than the shops, you get great service, and then you just start selling your products that way. Fantastic, right? Because you love, you know, talking, communicating with your audience about the things you love. Your audience loves it too, because they're learning from you all the time, and they're quite happy to buy products from you because they think you're great, and you're happy to give them the service because you love it, and you're happy to sell them products because you make money. Right, just a simple example, but you've got to look towards the future. All I'm saying here is, please think about the future. No matter how old or young you are, if you've retired already, then maybe you haven't got to worry about it, but maybe you still want to boost your retirement income because you maybe you haven't got enough money already coming in. You need to boost that up. So my plan is actually not to retire. My plan might be to roll back the hours I work, but if you speak to Bob Proctor, he will tell you. He's still working, and is he 80 now? I think he is, or getting close to it, late 70s. And he's never going to stop working, he said so, because the day he stops working is the day he dies. He just loves what he does. It's not hard work, it's not like manual labour or anything. He just loves doing what he does. And that's the way you keep yourself fresh, you keep yourself feeling like you've got a purpose in life, and you get at the same time you generate an income, so what more could you want? Yeah, so just think about what you want to be doing in the future. Will your job still be there in 5 or 10 years? If not, if you've got any doubts, then maybe you should start an online business as a second source of income, and then just replace your job if and when that happens. All right, at least you've got options then. And of course, online business is much better for you in the way that you have time freedom, and it boosts your finances as well. And a lot of people make a huge amount of money out of it. Ask Mr. Bezos, he's doing all right. That's the Amazon inventor, if you like, the top of Amazon, CEO, whatever he might be. Yeah, so just think about your future. Don't get stuck in the present too much, and don't be scared about the future. There's going to become a time in the next 10 or 20 years, actually I'll rephrase that, probably the next 5 to 10 years, when jobs will be becoming so scarce that people will have to reskill. They will have to, if they want to create an income. Unless you want to become a welfare recipient and just live on the meagre money they give you. So if you want to reskill, the sooner you start, the sooner you'll get skilled, and the sooner you'll be able to start generating an additional income and learning new skills and becoming successful in what you want to do, right? Choose around what you want to do. Actually enjoy your job, enjoy your life. How good can that be? Something to think about. Hope you found it interesting. Scotland, build my lifestyle. Dream big and take lots of action. Speak to you soon. See ya.